and the moon is looking lonely as the clouds drift by. I've been nursing this bourbon since the sun went down, watching the ghosts of the living walk through this town. They say the planets are out of alignment tonight, that nothing is moving or turning out right. But I don't need a compass or a map of the spheres to know that I'm staying right here for the years. The world is in a hurry to get nowhere fast, trading the future for a piece of the past. But you and me, baby, we've got a different speed. We're the slow burning fire that the cold nights need. When the gears start grinding and the signals fail, and the wind starts whistling like a lonesome gale, I just look at you and the chaos goes still. If the world won't move us, then nothing will. Let the shadows retreat and the mercury fall. We're the only ones standing with our backs to the wall. It's a broken down universe, out of control. But we've got a retrograde love, moving against the grain, finding the beauty in the middle of the rain. It's a whiskey night blues, but the rhythm is gold. A story of fire that'll never grow cold. They can keep their new world and their digital dreams. I'll take you and the whiskey and the soul in between. If the clock starts ticking the wrong way round, and the mountains all crumble to the shaking ground, I won't be frightened, I won't be blue, 'cause every step backward leads me back to you. Leads me back to you. We've got a retrograde love, moving against the grain, finding the beauty in the middle of the rain. It's a whiskey night blues, but the rhythm is gold. A story of fire that'll never grow cold. They can keep their new world and their digital dreams. I'll take you and the whiskey and the soul in between. Yeah, we're moving backward, back to the start, back to the heat of a late night heart. Retrograde, just you and me. is glowing neon red, casting electric shadows across the bed. I'm pouring a glass of the Tennessee Gold while the radiator hums against the midnight cold. I used to think love was a programmed routine, and just a series of pulses on a flickering screen. But then you moved it like a frequency change, making the familiar feel beautiful and strange. I see your silhouette in the street lamp glare, static electricity in your hair. We're living in a world made of plastic and chrome, but in your arms I finally found a home. The signal is weak and the city is loud, but your heart is a lighthouse above the cloud. I'm tuning the dial just to hear your breath, a melody that's stronger than the fear of death. And they say it's all artificial, just a trick of the light, but I've never felt more alive than I do tonight. Logic is failing, the wires are crossed. It's a synthesized affection pulsing in my veins, a digital fire breaking all the chains. It's more than a feeling, it's a code in my soul. You're the only one who makes the broken parts whole, wrapped in the whiskey and the blues of the night. Everything is synthetic except this light. Analog heart in a digital cage, turning the leaf on a brand new page. If this is a dream or a ghost in the machine, then don't wake me up. Let me stay in the scene. Don't wake me up. It's a synthesized affection pulsing in my veins, a digital fire breaking all the chains. It's more than a feeling, it's a code in my soul. You're the only one who makes the broken parts whole, wrapped in the whiskey and the blues of the night. Everything is synthetic except this light. Searching for the signal, finding only you. It's real, I know it's real. Midnight on the coast, and the rain starts to fall. I'm watching your picture hanging there on the wall. The The ice in my glass is the only sound in the room, aside from the heart that's still beating for you. I turn the dial slow through the static and haze, looking for a song from our glory days. The airwaves are heavy with the secrets of the night, but I'm just a traveler looking for your light. Remember the drive down to the edge of the world, with the tide pushed back and your hair all uncurled. We had a cheap radio and a dream in our chest, two young believers putting love to the test. Now the years have all passed like a long distance train, but the signal of us is the one thing remains. It's a frequency, darling, that only we know, a fire that's burning under the snow. And I'm pouring the whiskey to soften the edge, while I'm standing right here on the memory's ledge. Can you hear me calling? Can you feel the sound? It's the midnight frequency, playing in the dark, a celestial hum, a permanent spark. Through the whiskey and the blues and the miles in between, you're the only face that I've ever really seen. Oh, it's loud and it's clear, it's a love that won't die, broadcasting forever in the midnight sky. They say that the signal eventually fades, that love is just ghost in the evening shades. But I'm tuning my heart to the station of you, where the rhythm is honest and the melody's true. It's always been you. spirit too. Just a low frequency love, coming through to you. Dust on the floor, and the close sign is swinging on the front of the door. I'm sitting in the corner with a ghost in my glass, watching the shadows of the city lights pass. I've got a pocket full of quarters and a heart full of holes, the kind of night that usually swallows up souls. But I close my eyes and I'm back in your room, a flower that's finding a way to still bloom. The whiskey is warm and the memory is sharp. You're the only sweet string on a broken old heart. I remember the laughter in the middle of the rain, the way that your velvet could soften my pain. Now the jukebox is silent, the neon is dim, but the thought of your touch is a physical hymn. I'm a long way from home, but I'm right where you are, guided by the light of a falling star. And the silence is heavy like a weight on my chest, but of all of the versions of me, you're the best. Yeah, the world's getting cold, but I'm burning for you. It's the after hours echo ringing in my head, the words of a promise that we never left unsaid. Through the whiskey and the blues and the smoke-filled air, I can reach out my hand and I find you there. It's a long-distance love on a short-circuit wire. Baby, you're the soul, and I'm the fire. They say that the night is the loneliest time, that a love like ours is a mountain to climb. But I'll take the bruises and I'll take the scars, just to see your face through the iron bars of the dark. Yeah, through the dark. fire. Just an echo in the bottom of the glass. I'm coming home, baby. The night is almost over. After hours with you. The city looks like diamonds on a velvet floor. From this balcony window on the 20th floor, the whiskey's got a bite, but the wind is biting too. And every light below is just a thought of you. I remember when we started with nothing but a dream in a